Hey y'all, my name is Angelica. I am one of the students in Bryce's coaching program. I'm a bookkeeper and I've been doing my own business now for about 2.5 years. I decided to break out and do my own business because my husband and I built this school bus tiny home, and it allowed me to have freedom to be remote and virtual and be able to help my clients while I was out on the road traveling. And so that's one of the reasons that I wanted to do that. Now, I had prior accounting experience and worked for accountants and stuff in the past and decided to break out on my own. And you may be feeling the same way, where you have all this experience and you want more freedom and you want to travel and you want to do all these different things. And you want to start your own business, but you're not quite sure the steps that you need to take to do a bookkeeping business. Well, I'm here to share some steps with you of things that you need to do in order to become a bookkeeping business. Bryce has some awesome tips on how to market yourself, things that have helped my success a lot. So I highly recommend setting up a call, finding out more of how he could help you out with your business as well. So another thing that you want to consider is, once you have your prices set in place, once you've gone through the initial consultation, once you actually have some customers, you need to have a bookkeeping agreement set up, some type of contract. And I can talk with Bryce about setting up something that y'all might be able to download that's like a contract template, because I have a good bookkeeping agreement that I like to send out to everybody that talks about the terms of agreement, the scope of work, and then I also like to include in there my little pricing calculator sheet, which is something that Bryce offers. And basically that just goes over all of the parameters we talked about, talks about the scope of work, and then that way they can actually see for themselves what we had discussed and how the price came to be, the price that they have on there. That's not necessary though. But some things that I like to include in the bookkeeping agreement is having something set up for recurring monthly payments, where you actually have some kind of credit card recurring authorization form. That way you're not having to wait on them to pay you every single month. You don't have to hunt anything down. It's just already set up and good to go, and you don't have to worry about wasting their time or tracking them down and wasting your time. It's something they'll always be aware of, and this is mostly pretty well used whenever you have a flat rate, but it's also applicable to hourly rates too. Something else that I like to put in as well is having them give me their login information. So I actually have a software that I use called Client Hub, and I get to communicate securely with my clients through that and put in files. They can send me files, stuff like that, where I actually, have access to their login information and have it written in a secure area. But that way, because there's way too many times that I'm relying on my clients to send me their monthly statements and, finance reports from, other apps and softwares they use, and they do not send them to me in time, and I'm having to hunt them down and try to figure out, okay, well, I'm trying to get this done for you and I need it now. So lately I've been implementing in having them give me their bank login information. When it comes to sales tax, like Department of Revenue for whatever state that is. Here in Tennessee, it's obviously the Tennessee Department of Revenue. I have them give me that information. That way I have it on file and I can just look it up, file their sales tax for them. I don't have to bombard them with a million questions and texts and emails, asking, hey, can you send me this? Can you send me that? I can get in their bank and just see the statements, the transactions, get a better idea. Sometimes, they can give you the statement, but there might be a check number and it doesn't have like a specific check in what it is. So it's just a little bit easier to implement that. You don't necessarily have to, but these are things that I found along in my business that are very helpful. So then you also want to figure out how to set up your invoicing. QuickBooks Online actually offers invoicing through, because once you have your QuickBooks Online accountant, you have all your clients here, but you can also process your own stuff. And QuickBooks does allow you to invoice out. It does even offer a recurring payment system. It also offers a way for them to pay you directly. So there's certain options you can do. There's other softwares out there like Bill.com that you can use for invoicing. Personally, for me, I use QuickBooks Online, and it's pretty simple. And anytime a transaction comes through that a customer or a client of mine has paid, it'll actually match up the transaction to that invoice. So I don't have to worry about that. But yeah, I think that pretty much sums it up for now. Those are basically the things you need to think about when you're wanting to set up a bookkeeping business. But it sounds a little daunting, it sounds like a lot, but it really honestly isn't too bad, and you will learn over time what certain methods and systems work for you. Like I said, there are certain things that I'm implementing lately, and yeah, I hope that y'all enjoyed this video. Please give it a like, subscribe to Bryce, and also book a call with him if you were curious of how to get your bookkeeping business on a successful page, how to learn certain marketing strategies, and how to gain more clients. So thank you again so much, and I hope y'all enjoy the rest of your day. Thanks. Bye.